What's going on, hustlers? Back at you guys with another video. This video is going to be an absolute banger, certified hood classic. This is going triple platinum in the hood, triple platinum in Wharton School of Business. This is going diamond in the government contracting community. Watch the whole thing because I'm giving you the duet, all right? We're going to be discussing how to start a government contracting business with $0. $0. Okay, the only thing that you really are going to need is like a computer or some sort of smart device. And if you're watching this, I'm assuming you already have, or not I'm assuming, I know you have one. And then if you don't have one or you can't pay your phone bill, go to the library. You can literally do this from the library. And I'm talking about, we're going to start all the way from the beginning. Like I'm talking about if you broke as a joke, like if you don't got Nathan to your name, if you got $0, nothing to your name, right? So here's what we're going to do. All right, let's fast forward. Let's say I maybe was playing a little bit too much blackjack. I was playing it a little bit too aggressively, racked up some credit card debt, lost everything, started smoking weed too much, failed a drug test, lost all my pilot's licenses, etc., etc. Let's just say I went down the absolute rabbit hole of degeneracy and I threw everything away. And I was like, okay, now I have to build it all back, right? How would I do it? So, you guys are familiar with Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp. That is where our journey begins. So you're going to go to your local library and you're going to make an account on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp. And you're going to go look at all the free items, stuff that people are just giving away. And mind you, this methodology I got from Gary Vee. You're going to get all the free items. You're going to look at everything that people are giving away, right? Every time you see anything that you think could be worth something that somebody's giving away, what I want you to do is you're then going to look up that item on, let's say you look up the item on Facebook Marketplace or on eBay or on OfferUp, right? So let's say you happen to see somebody's giving away a moped for free, which I've actually seen this before. And then let's say you look on Facebook Marketplace at other mopeds and OfferUp at other mopeds, and this moped is actually worth like, let's say $400, right? So you're gonna go pick up this free moped. Take the fucking bus if you have to, bro. At this point, you're broke, so you got nothing to lose. So leave your ego at the door. Take the bus if you have to. Go get this moped. Bring it back to wherever you're storing. Walk it back to where you're going. If you're broke and you have $0, you clearly don't have a fucking job, so you don't have anything else to do. So take this goddamn moped, walk it back to where you're staying, and then you're going to use the exact same pictures that you just used for the offer. You're going to screenshot them. Put them in a file. If you're on a library computer, put them on a Google Drive that you can access later on. That's only for you. Make it password protected. And you're going to use those same pictures and you're going to create a listing for this moped or this lamp or this couch or whatever it is on OfferUp for half the price, 50% off what other people are selling it for. And you are literally going to rinse and repeat and do this with, let's say, 50 items in as far of a radius as your local public transport will take you. I live in Florida, so our public transport sucks, but it goes quite far. It's $6 to go from Miami to Orlando on the closer to like $18 because you have to switch trains. It's $18 to go from Miami to Orlando on public transportation. So if you're broke as hell, bro, go get something in Miami, sell it in Orlando, vice versa kind of thing, right? So now, let's say you've been doing this, and this should be the only thing that you're doing because you're broke. You shouldn't even really be eating. Like, go get yourself some fucking cup ramen for 99 cents, all right? And flip all these items, arbitrage all these items, and I would say let's do this until you've gotten, you could do it with 1,000, but let's just say two and a half thousand is like the absolute minimum, but 5K. Realistically, I mean, I know how I move. Like by the end of the week, bro, I would have 5 bands. This is the only thing that you're doing, bro. And you're just picking up free items and then flipping them at half of whatever the market price is. And you're making 100% on your money because it costs you $0. I would have 5 bands immediately by the end of the week. Like a dude like me, I gotta get it how I live, bro. So let's say you stack up your 5 bands, right? All right, sweet. So now you've stacked up your 5 bands. I'm assuming you probably have a place to live. Like this is assuming that you're broke, not homeless. Like this is assuming that you're paying all your bills on time and you're not fucking homeless, right? So now, okay, let's say you've got an apartment. Boom. The next thing that you're going to do, you're going to take that $5,000 and you're going to pay whatever your state's fees are to file your LLC, all right? You're going to file your LLC, you're going to create a name, you're going to put your address as your home address. Don't use a virtual address, don't use a PO box, don't do none of that shit. Make it a physical address, right? You're going to do that. Now, let's talk about like website building and all that stuff. That does not put dollars in your pocket. I saw on a Reddit thread today, they're like, oh yeah, you need a website for my NACE code. Shut the hell up. No, you don't, bro. Having a website doesn't put dollars in your pocket. It doesn't. If a contracting officer has questions for you, bro, they're going to pick up the phone and fucking call you. They're not going to look up your website. And then even if you do have a website and your website looks boof, they're going to call you or they're going to send you an email, right? So then the next thing that you're going to do after you've gotten your LLC set up, that's probably going to take you like a couple days. Then once you've got that, you got your articles of incorporation, you got all that paperwork, all that good stuff, right? The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to sam.gov, and then you're going to register and you're going to get your cage code. I'm not going to make a video about that because there's a whole bunch of videos about it on the internet. If you guys want that at 2,000 subs, I can drop it for you guys. I don't mind sharing it. Yeah, if you want to see how to properly register in SAM, let me know, comment below. But you can also go to your PTAC, which is now your Apex Accelerator, and they'll teach you how to do it for free, and they offer free classes online. And I'm sure if you go to the library, they can also help you with it. Like there's probably somebody that knows how to do that, or can point you in the right direction, right? So now you got your LLC, you registered in SAM, you've got your cage code. Let's just say you've got $4,500. Let's just say it costs $500 for you to get your LLC set up and all that good stuff, right? So now you got $4.5 grand, right? The next thing that you're gonna do is you are going to take your cage code and then input that into DIBS on the DLA Internet Bidboard System website under the new vendor registration tab. Then you're going to wait for your postcard to come in. But a lot of people make the mistake of like, oh, I'm just going to sit here and twiddle my thumbs while I wait for this postcard. No. Then you're going to go to fsccodelookup.com, and then you're going to look at all of the things that the government purchases, and you're going to look at how they classify those items, i.e. the FSC codes. You're going to pick all the ones that interest you, and you're going to pick all the ones that, you know, are pretty high ticket. Or no, let's not even go high ticket. Let's things that are $500 to $1,000, because at this point you still only have $4,500, right? And then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to go, while you're looking for that, you're going to go to Wells Fargo, you're going to go open up a business account, right? And you're going to, typically you need to have like $1,500 in a business account, which is fine. So, or $500, right? So go load that bitch up. If it was me, I would probably just put the whole $4,500 in there. You're going to want a business account, you're going to want a savings account, and then you're also going to want a secured line of business credit. So you're going to have to put $4,500 in a business bank account, and then you're going to need a business credit card. So I would put down, if you got $4,500, I would probably put down like $1,000. So it's not like you lose this money. You still have it. You still have your $1,000, but you give it to the bank and it's a secured line of credit. Meaning if you default on that credit card, the bank doesn't lose any money, or the financial institution doesn't lose any money because you gave them $1,000. And then they give it back to you. They give you back your $1,000 after 3 to 6 months or 9 months or 12 months, whatever the period is that you agree to when you open up the credit card. So you don't lose the money. And you just establish two things. Now you have a business bank account, you have a savings and a checkings account, and then you have a business credit card. This is going to be essential because now you're going to have a line of credit, right? So you got $500 in your Wells Fargo account, keeping your bank account open. You probably got another $500 in there for your savings account, right? And then you got $1,000 business line of credit. So you haven't lost any money. All you've done is just move your money around and put it in the places that smart people fucking put their money when they're building a business, right? So you still got your $4,500, and then you've opened your business account, you got your line of credit, and then you've done your market research. Let's say you pick 20 different product markets, right? 20 different product markets, and then you start research, you start putting in these FSC codes into DIBS, right? You start putting these FSC codes into DIBS. Let's say you start doing your market research, you start going looking into FPDS, all that good stuff. You're spending all your free time watching my YouTube videos, learning how to do market research, all that good stuff, right? Then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to start like looking at solicitations and then asking companies for quotes. And while you're waiting for your postcard to come in, not only have you opened up a business account, you have a business line of credit, you're now also going to start requesting quotes on items. And you're just going to be compiling quotes. You're broke as hell. You don't got a job. So this is the only thing that you're going to be doing, right? So you literally should have let's say it takes 2 weeks for your business, your postcard to come in, you should have like 200 quotes ready to go and ready to submit. The moment that your postcard comes in, for the next 72 hours of your life, the only thing that you're going to be doing is submitting those bids for 72 hours straight. Like, the only time you should be leaving your computer is to go take a piss and go microwave your cup ramen. You shouldn't be doing anything else. You're going to submit all of those, and then boom, now you've got 200 bids in the pipeline. If you've got 200 bids in the pipeline, I can guarantee you that within the next 30 to 45 days, your first one is going to pop immediately. Then what you're going to do is you're going to call the vendor, the distributor, whoever you got your quote from, and then you're going to go and you're going to get QuickBooks. QuickBooks is free. You can also use Wave. Wave is also free. Or keep in mind you have $4,500 and now you've got some cash coming in. You could sign up for Zoho Books. Would I recommend it? Only if you believe that you're a big G and you've submitted some stuff that you know is going to give you some bread. But if it was me, I would just use QuickBooks, right? And then you're going to open up a Google Drive or a Microsoft OneDrive, and you're going to make your also you need a business email. I forgot to mention that. You need a business email. Don't be using anything that ends with like gmail.com or hotmail.com or yahoo.com. That's like the quickest way to get your email skipped over by procurement officers. So then you're going to open up a Google Drive or a Microsoft OneDrive, whatever you prefer to use, right? And then you're going to go to Intuit, QuickBooks, and then you're going to make your sales order, which is the amount of money that you're selling the product for. It's a DLA. Then you're going to make your purchase order. You're going to send that to your vendor and your distributor. Now, mind you, you're going to be keeping all these documents and putting them in your Google Drive, and then you are going to send that to the distributor. They're going to send it to you, and then you're going to go watch my packaging video. You're going to learn how to package and ship items to the military, and then you're going to go into WAF and Pi, submit your stuff for payment, like your invoicing stuff for payment, and then you're going to collect the cheese, and then you're going to rinse and repeat. That is literally how you start a defense logistics agency business, a government contracting business, for $0. Realistically, all in all, that process should take you, like, worst case, if you're serious about it and like this is the only thing that you're doing, like you're eating, sleeping, and breathing like that grind, it probably should only take you like a month.